Hey guys, my name's Corey. I'm happy to be making another video. It's been a little while since I made one. I'm going to try to make one at least every day from here on in. But I am the owner of the Life Insurance Professionals. I'm here in Boca Raton, Florida. And I mainly work with widowers, single parents, and families in general. And I focus on life insurance with living benefits, tax-free retirement, helping people to accomplish their goals, but mainly to protect their family. And I had a client who I had a conversation with that was pregnant. And I figured, let's make a video on pregnancy and life insurance. I deal mainly with living benefits, life insurance with living benefits, and I use a holistic approach to make sure I'm going to be covering the expenses of your family from now up until when your child's in their 20s or 30s, and making sure we're covering the specifics that are needed then. College, car, everything else that might be an important aspect to make sure it's covered, so that your life insurance is covering the necessities and not much more except for replacement of income. There's a lot to talk about, and we could talk about that. You guys could always reach out to me. My cell phone number is 561-542-8610. I put it in the description. Put a link into my story. I have a little video that tells the story, and you can sign up and book an appointment there. But the point of this video here is to go through pregnancy. And, God knows we find the person we love, and the next step after we get married is to eventually have a child, maybe multiple. And there are different types of term life insurance, whole life insurance, infinite banking, things that people are looking into when it comes to life insurance. But I think the biggest mistakes and the hardest part is that people don't know what to buy. People don't know what they're looking for. People don't know what's important. People don't know how to do a proper needs assessment, which I refer to as life insurance agents who use the same life insurance standard assessment for a person's needs for somebody who's 20 as somebody who's 40 or 50 or 60. And that's just not the right thing to do for our clients. So I would just like to talk about living benefits and pregnancy. Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean you can't get life insurance. Actually, they use, in most cases, when doing the classification as to whether you're going to go as a standard being the lowest or a preferred plus being the highest, they use your height and weight from before you got pregnant. So, like my wife, who passed away on the operating table, giving my birth to my son during a C-section, she was big, but her normal weight was only about 120, and she was about 5 foot. So she had a great height and weight for a super preferred rating, but because then she would have thought that because she was much larger and much bigger, that she would not have gotten the same rate she would have gotten. That's just not true. So if you have somebody in your family who is pregnant and is going to be put under a knife for a C-section, which is 85 to 90% of people who give birth nowadays, who are going to go have a pre-planned C-section, those people can have the best rate of their lives if they're going to be having a baby and they're young. So my point of the video was to not allow anybody to think that they were in a bad situation. Because they're young and they're healthy, they get a great rate. But because they're young and they're healthy doesn't mean that they're going to survive the surgery. My wife had an adverse reaction to the anesthesia, and she passed away on the table. I've been raising my kids ever since then, and it's not easy to do on my own. So knowing that living benefits is really the best way to go. It covers you for critical, terminal, chronic illness. 65% of the death benefits accelerated. So if you have a $500,000 policy and they were to accelerate 65% of it, you may walk away with $650,000 to put in your pocket to be used for medical, paying the bills, paying off a mortgage, anything. So before you go and have that baby, make sure that you're both fully covered. Make sure you got the right life insurance. And I'm not saying that living benefits is the only type or the right type. I believe it is, but there's a holistic approach which I use. I can save you 30% on your life insurance, get you a bigger policy, 30% more coverage, and better coverage for the same price. So if you're a mom to be, congratulations. If you're a dad to be, it's the most amazing thing you'll ever happen to you in your life. But life insurance plays a huge part in that. So take that under consideration. Reach out to me. Click in the links below. You'll get to me. Dial my number, 561-542-8610. Subscribe to my page. You'll see there's not too many people subscribed. I'm trying to grow, but I care. As a father, as a single dad, as a widower, I'm just trying to help people. So I'm out here meditating at my lake. And I said, after this conversation I just had, there's a lot of different things that people should be really kind of knowing about. And when it comes to pregnancy, people just don't know. Get covered before she gives birth. It's really a smart move. So thanks for just watching the video. God bless you. And I hope to hear from you. 561-542-8610. Again, my name's Cory Levine, thelifeinsuranceprofessionals.com. And come see my story. And let's have a conversation. Let's assess the needs of your family. Let's think about everything that you don't think about that I know to think about. So there's not too many agents out there that have not only applied for insurance, gotten insurance on their family, and lost their loved one and gotten the death benefit. I also deal with wills and trusts so that we know that the custody of your children are taken care of, that the money's managed properly that's left behind. I'm a holistic life insurance agent who covers all your needs. Reach out to me anytime. Again, 561-542-8610. God bless you and your family.